What's up, MTG Arena fans? I'm Mason Ortiz, and this is my channel, MTG Budget Brew. My goal is to provide fun and interesting decks on a budget, and to make my decks budgets, I limit myself by only using a total of 4 rare/mythic cards in a deck, so a playset's worth. For today's deck, I have a deck list that I actually did not build myself. It is one that I imported and, saw in my listed decks. I don't remember where I got it from, unfortunately, so I can't give credit to whoever built the deck. But it fits my budget requirements, which is probably why I imported it. And this is what we're going to play today. It is an Orzhov Aristocrats deck built around the rare Wedding Announcement. That is what all 4 of our rare slots are going to today. Wedding Announcement. It's 2 and a white for an enchantment that says, at the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on Wedding Announcement. If you attacked with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Then, if Wedding Announcement has 3 or more invitation counters on it, transform it. Then it becomes Wedding Festivity, which is an enchantment that says, creatures you control get +1/+1. Wedding Announcement is a super powerful card that saw a lot of play as soon as it was released. And it's really good for this deck because we're playing a lot of small creatures. Literally our biggest creature is a 3/2. So they could use some help. Like I said though, this is an Aristocrats deck. And that means we're trying to gain value by sacrificing our own creatures. So we've got a bunch of sacrifice fodder in our deck, such as the tokens from Wedding Announcement, right? We can sacrifice those. Cult Conscript, that's a really good one that we have to sacrifice. It's 1 black for a 2/1 skeleton warrior that enters the battlefield tapped. You can pay 1 and a black to return Cult Conscript from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only if a non-skeleton creature died under your control this turn. So he makes for great sacrifice fodder. You can sack it, and then at some point you return it from your graveyard back to the battlefield to maybe sack again. It's great. Perfect. Let's see, we've got Spirited Companion. Spirited Companion is a card that I love. I use it all the time. It's 1 and white for 1/1 enchantment creature dog. When it's the battlefield, you draw a card. And again, it's really good. And unfortunately though, once it's entered the battlefield, it's really just a vanilla 1/1. So that's something that we do not mind sacrificing, at all. Not a big loss for us. Let's see, after that we've got Vengeful Strangler. This is a fun card. I've never played with it before, really, but it's cool. And I'm glad that whoever built this deck included it, because I don't know that I would have thought to add it to the deck, and it's solid. It's 1 and black for a 2/1 human rogue that can't block. When it dies, returns to the battlefield transformed, and it enters as Strangling Grasp, which is an enchantment aura that says, enchant creature or planeswalker an opponent controls at the beginning of your upkeep. Enchanted permanent's controller sacrifices a non-land permanent and loses 1. It's just super good. We've got sacrifice payoffs now, right? Because we're sacrificing our creatures for a reason. And our payoffs include Ghoulish Procession. Whenever 1 or more non-token creatures die, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with decay. This ability triggers only once each turn. We then have Elas, il-Kor, Sadistic Pilgrim. This says whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. So that's really good. We then have Fleshtaker. That says whenever you sacrifice another creature, you gain a life and you scry 1. So again, more payoff there. Let's see then what we have next. Our sacrifice outlets, right? We need to be able to sacrifice our creatures. And to do that, we have Dockside Chef. We can pay 1 in black, sacrifice an artifact creature, draw a card. Let's see. Fleshtaker. We just went over it. It's also a sack outlet. We pay 1, sack another creature. Fleshtaker gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Let's see. Felstinger. Felstinger is next. Felstinger, which I said is our biggest creature. It's a 3/2. It's 2 and a black for a 3/2 zombie scorpion with death touch that has Exploit. Exploit says when this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When Felstinger exploits a creature, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. So that's another way for us to gain value as well. Felstinger is a sack outlet and then also a value engine. We get to draw 2 cards for the low cost of 2 life. It's usually worth it. And let's see. And our last sack outlet. It's Rite of Oblivion. It's also the only removal in the deck. It's it's a white and a black for a sorcery that says, as an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a non-land permanent, exile target non-land permanents, and you can flash it back for 2, a white and a black. So it's a great removal spell. Super good. Again, we don't mind sacrificing our creatures, try and gain value, and it's really good. Our mana base, really simple. 9 plains, 10 swamps, 4 Scoured Barrens. And that's the deck. I'll see you guys in some live matches. Alright guys, here we are in a live match. Opening hand, it looks solid to me. I hope you guys enjoy the intro. It's still the new format that I'm trying out, and I like it. I'm hoping that this will be the intro. Again, a format that I can just like stick with and keep, and yeah, it'll just be around for a while. And yeah, I wanna know how you guys are doing today. Today is Tuesday. It is a beautiful day out right now. Just barely slightly overcast, but we've still got a decent amount of sun. I know that sounds a little contradictory, but like it's been like coming in and out. You know, it's a very cloudy day. Moderately cloudy day. We're still getting the sunlight every now and again. You know, I hit the gym this morning. I had a very solid workout. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing my best to seem lively, but I could really use a nap after that workout. I could. And but yeah, it was a good morning. You know, it's Tuesday. There's never anyone in the gym on Tuesday. There's a significant decrease going just from Monday to Tuesday. Like Monday is the worst day to go to the gym. I promise you that. Because everyone wants to start their week on Mondays. And so, you know, if you were maybe slacking a little during the previous week on like your diet and exercise and stuff, you know, maybe over the weekend you ate some stuff that maybe you shouldn't have. You know, people try to correct, you know, they try to like, not even correct. They try to restart, right? They try to start their week off good and solid and strong and healthy, and I'm gonna Fleshtaker here. We're gonna see if our opponent has a counter spell. They don't. We're gonna sack the Spirited Companion. We're gonna draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Our opponent's down to 8. We haven't seen anything from them, so that's good for us. Seems like this is gonna be a real easy match. Yeah, Monday, worst day to go to the gym. In fact, I tried to start my workout week on Sunday because of that exact reason. I was expecting a board wipe. They did find it. It's fine. It's all good. We'll create a 2/2 here. Cool. Opponent loses 3 life. Solid. Yeah, I start my workout week on Sunday because the gyms are also very empty on Sundays. Swing in for 2. Our opponent goes down to 2. Looking solid. Gain a life. We get to scry 1. Fleshtaker is a really cool card that I have also never played with. Yeah, but I liked it as soon as I saw it. The artwork, super cool, a little bit horrifying. Cool card. Yeah, Sunday. Sunday's good. Sunday, I try and do legs. Because again, there's like no one there, which means that the squat racks and stuff, they're empty, they're free. And then Monday I try to do upper body. Opponent has a Wandering Emperor, that's okay. Because this should still be lethal, right? Even if they make the blocker, even if they get rid of one of these. The other one's going to connect. Oh no, they gain 2 life. I forgot about that. Okay, opponent's alive at 2. If I play Elas, il-Kor and Fleshtaker, I think we can still get lethal. Because we should be able to activate this. No, we can activate this once. To sack this. Oh, wait. We finally have a target for Vengeful Strangler on their Wandering Emperor. Oh yeah, no, we got this. Oh, and we still created 2/2? Oh, dude, that's game. We got him. Hell yeah, let's go. But yeah, Monday I tried to do upper body because again, you don't necessarily need like a squat rack. I go to Planet Fitness, so we have Smith machines. But like you don't necessarily need that, right? You'll be fine with like lat pull downs. You can go do pull ups. You can you know, grab dumbbells, and that'll take care of a lot of your upper body stuff. But that was a nice clean dub, and I will see you guys in the next match. Alright, here we are in another match. Opening hands looking a little rough, so we're going to mulligan. It's much better. I'm going to be greedy and only keep 2 lands. It should be fine. Our curve it's super low. Yeah, it's super low. If you have 8 3-drops, we'll get there, especially with the draw from Spirited Companion. Ooh, Venerated Rot Priest. Whenever a creature you control becomes target of a spell, we get a poison counter. Okay, that's good. It's good that it's not spell or ability. That means that we can still target this with our Vengeful Strangler. And I am going to set this up right now. If we hit our land drop next turn, we have a 40% chance to hit our land. We can play Fleshtaker. And then sack our Strangler, targeting their Raw Priest. That is the goal. Sick. So yes, Fleshtaker. I could pay one to sack it. We just swing. Oh, you know what? We swing first. In case they don't block, they'll take the 2 damage, and then we sack anyway. Yeah, that's the right play. Yeah, man. Days that I go to the gym, I usually feel like a lot more energetic that day. But today's different. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling sleepy more than anything. I want to take a nap. But I can't. I got stuff to do. Fleshtaker, do we need another? I don't think so. Well, we'll scry that to the bottom. Yeah, I'm just feeling tired this morning, this afternoon. I'm feeling tired. I don't know why. Here I am. I've got my monster. I'm drinking it. I don't really drink it to get like that energy boost. You know, I've had so much Monster and Red Bull that I don't think it works very well at giving me more energy. But just drinking it though, like literally the physical act of drinking it, will help keep me awake. You know, when I go on long car drives, like if I make a road trip down to California, where I live in Washington, but all my family and stuff were from California, and I drive down there. It's a long drive. You know, some people on drives, they like to like snack and munch on stuff. Now, for me, it's beverages. I want a beverage in my hand for like the majority of the drive, and I'll be fine. But yeah, man, I'm tired today, but I got stuff to do. I gotta make this video, and then as soon as I'm done, I might call up one of my friends and let him know that he's good to come over. Let's see. If we sack this, all right, we're gonna go ahead and end our turn. Fleshtaker, again, it's not a card that I have a lot of experience with, but I'm thinking that if our opponent swings out at us, we can sack our Spirited Companion. We can declare our Spirited Companion as a blocker, then pay 1, sack it to our Fleshtaker, buffing our Fleshtaker up to a 4/4, making it a bigger, better blocker. And then we get the scry right before we draw for turn. So like this is what I'm talking about. We go here, and then we use its ability, sack the Spirited Companion. We gain a life. We scry 1. Scoured Barrens. It's a tap land. I really don't want it. I want a good land. But we kill one of their bigger threats, the Sadistic Champion. So that's good. Opponent sacks another thing. All right, game really wants us to have the Scoured Barrens. That's fine. That's fine. What do I set up? Strangler. Strangler can't block. Maybe I just set up Ghoulish Procession. No attacks. Strangler probably would have been the right play, because I still would have had the 1 mana, so I could sack it and then attach it to another one of my opponent's creatures. So that was probably a misplay, but we'll be all right. We'll see how this goes. We're still ahead in life. Our opponent has no hand. That's pretty good. Calyx, Destiny's Hand. Why do you have removal? All right, now I'm a little bit worried. Opponent sacks the Raw Priest. Okay, cool. Let's see. What's your +1? Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment card from among them and put that card into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Do I have a sack outlet? I do have a sack outlet right now. So I'm going to play Vengeful Strangler. I'm going to play the Fellstinger. Sacking the Strangler. Targeting their plane. Oh, no. This is the wrong thing. That's the wrong trigger. There we go. Targeting their Planeswalker. Put the Strangling Grasp on it. And we draw 2 more cards. Okay. Alright. I think we're feeling good. Because they're really not going to want to sack their Planeswalker to this. All that glitters, that's pretty horrifying. That's super bad, actually. Where's our removal? Where's our Rite of Oblivions? We need them yesterday. This Healer's Hawk is about to ruin us. and I just got nothing for it. Spirit Companion could be another draw. Yeah, man. This one's getting a little bit close. Wedding announcement. You're cool, but I need removal. Come on, Spirit Companion. That's not what I wanted. Okay, we have 4 mana. I can set up another Ghoulish Procession. Set up Elas il-Kor. Are we dead on board? Not yet. Elas can gain us life. I guess we just drop the other Ghoulish Procession. I think I swing the Fell Stinger. Hey, take it. I wanted them to block so we could get Ghoulish Procession triggers and gain some life. I think that's just game. Yeah. Oof. That's alright. We lose this one. It's not even the right block. That's the right. Not that it matters. Man. These late wedding announcements, not helpful. Not helpful. I needed the removal. But that's alright. It was still a solid match. And I will see you guys in the next match. Alright, here we are in our next match. That's disgusting. That's gross. Did you see that? Our opponent is playing with 118 cards in their library. Dog. If we lose this match, I'm gonna be pissed. I talk so much shit about people who run more than 60 cards in the deck. This guy, bro, he's got more than a commander deck. Like, why? Why? For what possible reason do you need this? Alright, we're gonna swing 4. Opponent hasn't done anything yet. Fine by me. I really want to hit our land drop though, so we can get this wedding announcement going. Got 41% chance. Ooh, it dropped to 40. I think that means that we drew one. Perfect. Set our wedding announcement down. Swing in for another 4. All they used was a murder so far. Not a big deal. We drew another. We drew our card off the wedding announcement because we attacked with 2 or more creatures. That's cool. Revenge of Ravens. That gains them life, right? Yeah, whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life in the game. Okay. Actually, we can get rid of that. We don't have double black mana. So if I'm going to use the Rite of Oblivion, I have to use it pretty much now. Get rid of Cult Conscript. No big deal. We get to gain a life and scry 1. Don't need you. We exile the Raven thing. That card is super annoying. Revenge of Ravens, especially when your opponent starts stacking them. If you got like 2 or 3 on the field, that card is mad annoying. And I hate it. So exiling it, that feels very nice. Very nice. Alright. What you got, opponent? What you got? Could be anything with that massive library of yours. Thinking Hive Master. 3/2 Toxic 1. When it dies, create a 1/1 Phyrexian. My artifact creature token Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. I was not at all expecting them to be a Toxic deck. But there's this Bilious Skull Dweller as well. Alright then. Alright. Let's see. What's the move? What's the move? Another Plains does not feel good. Really need some more black. I'm going to exploit our little 1/1 here. Target us. I wish I could have. Stacked those triggers, but it's fine. Maybe if I had used full control, I'd be able to. Probably right. Like that swamp, I really would have liked it. And like the Scoured Barrens, I think it was the plains that we drew first, but I definitely would have sent that to the bottom of our library. Like we again don't need it. We're good on the white mana, and we'll just pass. Wedding announcement flips. We got wedding festivity now. Our board's looking decent, pretty decent. Next turn, what did I want the additional black mana for? The Rite of Oblivion, but that doesn't matter anymore. It was mostly, I think, so that I could Cult Conscript and Rite of Oblivion, which we can now do. So that is good. Next turn, what? We'll have 6 mana? 6 mana, 3 black sources. I think I just want to dump my hand. Strangler, definitely want to use. Conscript, that's going down. Other Conscript, also going down. Go to combat, swing both of these. Yes. Swing both of these. Opponent probably wants to block. I think I just let it happen. And we'll end the turn. I don't know if that was the right move, but to me it felt like the right one. Invoke Despair. Target opponent sacks a creature. If they can't, they lose their life. And you draw a card. Then repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. So we have to sack. We'll sack you. We lose our wedding announcement. That's a huge bummer. Strangler goes on the creature though. Elas il-Kor. We don't have. No. You're not that great right now. They're looking at the Strangling Grasp. They are holding priority. They are swinging their 3-2. I'm going to say no blocks. I'm going to take the 3. Our first poison counter. Nice. Alright. This thing can't block. Sick. I think I just set up Dockside Chef here. Ah, man. Could Elas have been lethal? Maybe. I'm still learning the deck. Maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, because we could have sacked something right here, right, to the Fleshtaker. And that could have... Yeah, that could have been lethal. That's okay. I think we still got this in the bag. Our opponent's down to 1. They have a 1/1 might. You know, we've got a couple creatures. We've got Cult Conscript, Rite of Oblivion. We've got another Cult Conscript that we can replay. So we're all right. Painful Quandary. Whenever opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless they discard a card. We got plenty. We have 0 cards in hand, actually. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not trying to use your ability. I'm trying to use you to block. Yeah, that's just game. We don't even need to cast anything. Hell yeah. Got there. We beat the fucking monstrous library that our opponent had. Not at all surprising because their deck would be inconsistent because it's so big. Yeah. But I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright. I think this is probably going to be our last match. Opponent's running 60 cards. You love to see it. Yeah. I think this one will be a little bit of a shorter video. I mean, this is what? Game number 5? That's still long enough. You guys will be fine. Most people, they stop watching within like the first 5-6 minutes anyway. It's just how it is. You know? Oh god. Another dragon deck. Isn't this what I beat in the first game? Dragon deck? The lack of removal against dragons is pretty horrifying. Symbol of the Dragon Queen. There's the battlefield. You get to choose a color. Tap, add 1 mana of the chosen color. Ooh. Reckless Barbarian. Okay. I like that card. I like it for dragon decks that are running the card Lathless. Ooh. They sack it. Ghoulish Procession. The right pick. Now they have an Atsushi. Little bit terrifying. Question is, do I play Dockside Chef or... When do you die? When does Decay die? When it attacks, sacrifice it at the end of combat. So I think if I have full control, right? Go to combat. Swing here. We see if they block. If they choose to block, then I'll use this ability. We'll sack instead. Gain a life. Don't need any more lands. We have way too many lands in our hands right now. Yeah, we're kind of flooded out here. Smoldering egg. Is that a dragon? It's a dragon egg. I never realized that was a dragon. I know it becomes a dragon, but I didn't think that the egg, its creature type, was also a dragon. It's interesting. Let's see. Fleshtaker. Like another Fleshtaker. No attacks. This is looking a bit scary. We have nothing to deal with or sushi, and that's just going to keep hitting us in the air. And it's like really bad for our face. Alright, we have a 2-turn clock. We need to find an answer. Spirited Companion, please show me Rite of Oblivion. It worked. Ask and you shall receive. Easiest top deck of my life. Wasn't even worried. Etsushi gets exiled, which means it doesn't even get Death Trigger, which is icing on the cake right now. Wedding announcement? Yes, please. I will take that. I will still leave it on top. Hell yeah, let's go. And I'll swing 3 2/2s. Finally connect for some damage. A whole whopping 4 damage. Unless they're really scared about losing their egg and they block 0 Fleshtakers. We'll see. Our opponent has missed a lot of land drops. We've been flooding out, but I'm just now noticing that they only have 3 lands on their side of the field. Which means they've missed what? I don't remember who went first. I think they've missed 2 land drops. But I am now feeling much, much better after having gotten that Rite of Oblivion. Now we're chilling. Yeah, this deck is cool. Again, I don't think I would have been able to come up with it. But I like it. And again, it's using a lot of cards that I think are cool. Fleshtakers. Rite of Oblivion is nuts. Wedding Announcement's cool. Vengeful Strangler. Really, really like it. I guess this is a bomb-ass deck. Okay. So combat. Swing everything. I'm gonna try to full control so I can sack. Let me keep full control. So I can sack this thing. The reason I keep trying to full control is because I want to sack it before combat ends. Like after damage is dealt, but before combat ends, because it dies at the end of combat. So I want to try to squeeze in that sack before combat ends, because I think I should be able to. But I don't have that much experience with this deck. Else il-Kor, we'll take it. But oh god, okay. Hey, do these all get buffed? No, just the one, right? Cool. So we're going to connect for 8 here. Solid. Opponent goes down to 6. We'll get to draw our Elas il-Kor from Wedding Announcement. Nice. Alright. Even if our opponent has a really big dragon here, I think we're pretty safe. Because we can just Rite of Oblivion, sack the Dockside Chef. Chilling. Absolutely chilling. Reckless Barbarians, not that scary. Dragon's Fire, targeting. Let's see, that. Go here, we'll respond to that. Opponent says good game. We're going to hit him with a good game. And I'm going to use my GG. That animation takes so long that I almost never get to see it when my opponent dies. Alright. That was solid. Okay. Alright, I will see you guys in final thoughts. Alright guys, here we are in final thoughts. Now again, this isn't my deck list, and so I don't want to be too critical of it. I ended up 3-3 for today's play session, which is the same as what I had prior. Like when I first got the deck, and I guess I played a couple matches, went 3-3, went even. Again, I could play the deck better still, right? I'm still not super familiar with it and all the interactions that I maybe should be doing. Dockside Chef, I think I would want to cut for maybe 2 more removal spells, because I felt like even in just that last game, we really needed to see some removal for us to have a good chance. And I had a game against the Angels. I don't remember if you guys saw that or not, or if I cut it, but I really wanted removal again. So yeah, I think cutting the 2 Dockside Chefs, which I never used the ability from Dockside Chef, because like Fleshtaker is just better. Yeah, I think I would cut these, add to let's see, just two kill spells. Probably like even just 2 go for the throats would be fine, or like Bone Splinters, or no, not Bone Splinters. What's the other one? Am I tripping? What's the other one? Why is this an alchemy? Was this an alchemy deck? Interesting. No, even like 2 Bone Shards would be cool. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sack a creature or discard a card. It provides the same sacrifice outlet, right, as Dockside Chef does, but we also get to destroy a creature or a planeswalker. And again, we kind of flooded out with lands a little bit, so the ability to discard one of those lands, again, to be able to use Bone Shards as removal, I think would be really good. So I think I would remove 2 of these and add in 2 Bone Shards. And like 2 would be fine. The 2 Bone Shards plus the 4 Rite of Oblivions, plus the fact that you can flash these back, that's probably enough removal for the deck. And again, we still have, I mean, again, these count as sack outlets too. But like we're pretty solid in that department. Between the 4 Elas, or not the Elas, of course. Between the 4 Fleshtakers, the 4 Rite of Oblivions, and the 4 Felstingers, now with the 2 Bone Shards, like we're still good. We got plenty of sack outlets in the deck. But overall, I liked this deck. And you know, if this is the kind of deck that you guys think you would enjoy, you should give it a shot. I think this is a very solid list. And again, I wish I remembered where I got this deck from. I'm sure some site online, could have been anywhere, so that I could give credit to whoever made the deck. But they did a good job. I like it. I like it a lot. But that's going to wrap it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one.